Take that leap of faith and trust that the universe has your back. That's what I want to talk about today. Normally I like to outline and script my videos, but since this video is about trusting in the universe, I'm going to trust that the universe will supply me with the right thoughts, good articulation, good diction, to talk about what this means to me, and how this simple practice has impacted my life. Because when you think about it, any journey that you set out to complete or engage in, whether you realize it or not, you are taking some type of leap, right? You're putting trust in the universe to guide you there, to guide you where you want to go, even though you may not know how to get there. This is such a great decentralized practice, a great decentralized way to approach life, because you're taking the burden off of yourself and putting it out into the universe to help you out, right? When you put so much stress on yourself to complete a certain task, or maybe there's just something you want to do and you put it all on your shoulders, it's very difficult, right? I'm not saying you shouldn't have faith or trust in yourself. You should, but help lighten that load by putting the majority of the faith and trust in the universe to help you out, to guide you to exactly where you want to go. It took me a long time to let go of the fact that I needed to know how to do everything before I set upon any type of journey in my life. Figuring out the how will come with the journey. You'll figure it out as you go along. It's not that important to know how to do everything before you need to do it. And that's something that gets in our way. It gets in my way a lot. I mean, you can take something as simple as handling a responsibility or a project, or taking the lead on a project at work. A lot of the assignments I get at work, I don't know how to do at first. But I take it on anyways, knowing that I'll figure it out along the way. And that's difficult, right? That's very difficult to do. Because we want to know, we want certainty, right? That's the issue. We want certainty and comfort all the time, when really our best creative self expresses or comes out when there's unfamiliarity or uncertainty. That is the best, I guess that's the best moment, or the best way to create, is when you're doing something uncertain, right? It forces you to think differently, to reach out to the universe to supply different thoughts on how to handle certain situations. And the way to get better at that is to continue to manufacture those type of situations. So if there's something that you've been deciding on for a long time, and you're waiting for the right moment, or you're not sure how to do what you want to do, just take that leap. Trust that the universe has your back. Because it does, if you set the right intentions, right? Set good intentions, put it out into the world, it'll listen. The universe has been around for hundreds of thousands of years. And you've seen how civilization and humans have evolved. It listens, right? It wants you to succeed. As long as you believe that. You've seen what a lot of the successful people in the world have done and accomplished. Don't get it twisted. At one point, they have asked the universe to provide and help them with the answers. Right? Everything you've seen today has started with some type of thought or idea that they received from somewhere, right? They probably received it from the universe at some point. So this morning I always come down to the beach, jumped into the water. I trusted that the universe would protect me, right? When I jumped into that ocean today, that there would be no sharks, no jellyfish stinging me or stingrays out there, right? Whether it's something as small as that, or maybe it's a larger project or journey that you're going on. I recently completed the hiking the Florida Trail this year. And this was my first National Scenic slow through hike. And, I didn't know where I was going, right? I trusted that I would get from Key West to Pensacola safely. I trusted that the universe would take care of me, and it did. And a lot of the things that I was worrying about usually ended up not being that bad. So I made it safely across the entire state of Florida, through the backcountry. And that's just one example, right? Those are just a couple examples of trusting in the universe and how it can provide when you have the right intention. I've traveled all over the world, and I've made it to each destination safely, and it always ended up being unfolding better than what I anticipated. But we forget that there is a higher spiritual level that is looking out for us. We tend to take a lot of the stress and burden internally instead of, which is good, it's good to reflect. Internal reflection is great, but don't forget, there's that higher version of yourself. There's the universe that runs, I believe, runs in parallel with the better version of yourself. So it's always good to, get it out there into the universe. Take that leap. Trust that it is there, and it's got your back in whatever endeavor you embark upon. And it is uncertain, and that's what scares us. That's what I think deviates us away from the path that we know we should be going to, but we revert to comfort because that's an instinct or a survival instinct. But we need to be able to see beyond that, and it's tough. It's hard to do. So just in any activity or anything, any goal you want to accomplish, just trust that the universe has your back. And take the step, take the leap. It may not be immediate, but it'll help you along. It'll guide you to where you need to be. So if you're feeling unsure or uncertain about something, take that step into the uncertainty, because that's where the universe thrives the most.